Hi Queens, I'm here. We made it to week 3. We made it to week 3. We made it to week 3. Okay. Maybe singing is not my forte, but personal finances is. Note to self. And if you don't know what I mean by saying we made it to week 3, please pause this video. Like really do pause this video. Go back to check my past videos where I talk about the October No Spend Month Challenge. Check out the past 2 weeks updates and then come back here. Come back here because this is the week 3 update. And I hope things have been going well for you, for those who have been on board since the beginning, or the one who jumped into the challenge halfway. It doesn't matter if you have been doing it. I hope the week has been good for you. On my end, this week has been, I'll say, oh, not much happened. It was quite uneventful, but there were a few things that happened, some of them that I saw coming, others that I really did not see coming. So the first thing, one of my good friend had a milestone birthday. I knew her birthday was coming, of course, and I knew that she was gonna be celebrating a milestone birthday. However, she moved out of town last year, so I knew that we wouldn't be doing any birthday dinner or like birthday celebration like in person. But I really wanted to make sure that I get a nice gift for her. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure she will get it, that I'm doing the October No Spend Month challenge, and that that can wait for November. So even before the month started, I already knew that I wouldn't be giving her a gift during the month of October, but I'll get something to her in November. So I'm pretty sure that she doesn't mind at all. I did send her a nice message. I knew she had a great celebration with celebrating with her family and everything. And then in November, I'll get her a nice gift. Then I also have my godmother birthday in October. So I knew that was also coming even before starting the challenge. And I actually already got her something even before deciding to do the October No Spend Month challenge. I'm someone, when I go through my year and I see some stuff that I think that my family or my friends that I usually give gifts to for the birthday will like, I usually even get it ahead of time. So I already had something for her that was like no discussion on that end. So I didn't have to pay anything or like, ask her to wait for November, which I'm not sure she would have really understand the reason of behind it, but I already had the gifts for her. Then I took my car to the dealership. So here in Canada, at least in Eastern Canada, the winter is so harsh, and we are like in the winter for like 5 6 months of the year. So usually we put our winter tires on sometimes in October, November before the bad weather starts, and then sometimes in like May, June we switch them back to the I guess summer tires or like all season tires. So I decided to be ahead of the pack this year. I didn't want to wait for November because then it becomes crazy. It's harder to get an appointment, and I already had my appointment in October. So I went in, took my car with in and with the tires to be switched. Then that dealership calls me, and that happens all the time. I take my car in for something simple to be done, and then they'll call me. They're like, yeah, while you were working on the car, this we figure out this, we found out this, and we strongly suggest you to fix that. I mean, you're talking about my car. Of course, I want the car to be functioning well, and I drive that car. I'm in the car. I take my child in the car. I take some other people in the car with me, and I want them to be safe. So of course, I'll listen to you and just like make sure that I follow your advice because I consider you as the expert. Last time that I took my car in, and that was this same year, to actually take the winter tires off and put the summer tires. Of course, they came up with other things as well, and I had to pay, instead of paying just $80 for my tire change, I ended up paying close to $500 with like all of the repairs. But this time, that man came with a list of repairs, and the total cost was like $1,000 something. I'm like, wait a second. This is a car, not a private jet. This is a car, not a private jet. I was like, are you sure? Like, what's going on with the car? Like, when I'm driving the car, I'm fine. Like, you're talking to me about, all of these things and whatnot. Again, I'm no expert in cars. cars, and I totally get it. You guys are the specialists, but hear me out. Instead of $80, now you want me to pay an additional 1,000 for repairs? Mm-mm, no. And then I asked him, I'm like, is there anything in there that is really important that is preventing me from driving that car out of your place today? And he said, no, but we strongly suggest that you do this. And I'm like, fine, I'm gonna take the car and then I'm gonna drive it away from you guys for now. But what I did is that I booked an appointment at a mechanic shop to actually get a second opinion on what they're telling me to do, because if I take the car there and they're like, yeah, you really have this issue, you really have this issue, you need to fix it, at least they can give me also, like an idea of the cost, and I can compare between them and my dealership and then decide, who I want to go with. Because of course I trust my dealership, and the specialists in cars and in the type of car that I have. But seriously, like, didn't you hear that there is like inflation and prices are rising, and people are having hard time putting food on the table, like just coming up, oh yeah, you should do this, it's like over $1,000. I'm like, no. So of course, you guys, I'm not taking this lightly. Even if I'm doing the October no spend month challenge, if I need to fix something on my car, I'll make that happen. But like in any case, it's good to get a second opinion and also get a second quote. And if that was just 300, I don't know, 300, 400, maybe I'll be like, yeah, go ahead, do it. But like $1,000, no, I'm not just like laying money on the table just like that. I need to get a second opinion. So that's kind of what I'm going to do, and I'll let you guys know next week what came out of that and what I decided to do. The other thing that happened to me this week was me just going through my accounts, and then especially my checking account. I usually don't have much money in my checking account, just because I guess I pay bills, I pay credit cards, whatever. But I was surprised by how much cash I had in my checking, and I'm like, wait a second, did I forget to pay bills? Most of my bills are automatic payments, but still there are a few of them that I pay automatically. So I'm like, let me just check that I didn't miss a bill or something like that, especially that I was traveling in the past days or so. But no, all of my bills are paid for. My credit cards are paid for. I'm like, so where's that money coming from? It's coming from me doing the no spend month challenge. And me not, subjecting myself to be looking at any sales or promotions, or being on Uber Eats browsing whatever, or like on Amazon browsing anything that really I don't need, because really I don't need those things. And so, isn't it amazing? Like, isn't it amazing? Those are like usually dollars that like disappear from your account. You don't even realize it. Like, where is my money going? Like, my money is leaking from my from my account. But in this case, the money is there, and it's just like, oh, okay, I have money. What do I get to do with it? I'm probably gonna, put it in my investment account and buy some shares at a discount, because the market is still quite down from the beginning of the year, and it's time to buy more shares. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna look at my portfolio and see, any shares or like ETFs that I wanna add to my portfolio, and I will just put that money there. Isn't it amazing? So how are things? How are things on your end? I'm eager to know. Please do share in the comments below how your week 3 went. And let's keep on going. We have one more week and few days, because October ends on Monday, October 31st. But we almost there. We are almost there. Literally less than 10 days. We'll be at the end of October, and we'll be done, and we'll be just like, looking at our wins and our learnings from the October no spend month challenge. So that if you enjoyed this video, again, don't forget to like, to subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, so next time I'm sharing videos here, you're the first one to know. And until next time, keep on building wealth.